So my name is Malachai Kessler. I live on Lemon Street, 300 Lemon. I'm the last house before you hit the water. Yeah, I've been here since 2003. Moved out here from San Francisco. I actually grew up out here. I went to Patterson Elementary, right up the block. This was my family's house that we bought when we moved out of San Francisco because it was a good opportunity for us to get out of the city. And so this has been in our family for about 25, 30 years now. And so moved out here in 2003, work here at Costco, as well as I went to school here at Solano Community College. Do everything here, pretty much, working here in Vallejo. So the Orcem plant is something new that we didn't know about pretty much in this neighborhood, and it dramatically impacts me very personally, physically, emotionally, because this is my house. So basically my view will be their plant every day. I come out here and I have a cup of coffee, in the morning if it's a nice day like this, and so I will basically be a prisoner in my house because of how much traffic and how much pollution will be here because of them. So it's a dramatic impact to my life. As you can, right around the corner there's a City Vallejo dump site, and they come here every 3 minutes passing by already throughout the day, making noise and stuff like that, and it's just horrible. To be honest, I don't know how I'll be able to cope with trucks going every 3 minutes down the street. Basically, I'm at the bottom of the street, so when they come down the street, they're going to be putting on their brakes. And it's just going to be lighting me up from 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. every day. Continuous noise, non-stopping. I mean, these are old homes. They're like single pane glass homes, historic homes. They're not built to just even withstand that type of noise. They were never meant for that. So to be honest, I have no idea how I will be. It's just going to be horrible. It's detrimental to the whole neighborhood. It doesn't make any sense for it to be here. We have a park up the block. We have the commuters lanes. We have a school here. This is a residential neighborhood now. This is not intended to be in this space. It doesn't make sense to be here in the first place. It's horrible. You have 300 trucks at least coming down a day every 3 minutes. It's a hazard. It's dangerous. The road is only 40 feet wide. It just doesn't make any sense, and it's going to impact everyone in its way. So when we moved here when I was a little kid, I used to deliver newspapers up the block, and this neighborhood was in bad shape, but it was an opportunity. And now that I came back, I can see gentrification happening in this neighborhood. People are actually taking quality of life and also very serious here. They're making their houses better, they're building stuff here, they're reinvesting in this whole neighborhood. And so if you go around the neighborhood for the last 5 or 10 years, you'll notice a significant change where people care about this neighborhood, even though it seems like the city doesn't. We have a lot of issues still happening in this neighborhood. Overall, the neighbors here have gotten together. We know all of the neighbors. We're all a part of a family now. But outside influences are still changing this environment negatively. We have people that don't live here. Specifically, we have a barge right behind me that's parked illegally here. We have a lot of litter and waste and dumping here. We have a lot of bad influences that could come in this neighborhood from outside. If you're a person of the City Council and you're the ones that are going to be voting on this issue, you really need to think how it's going to dramatically affect our neighborhood as well as your neighborhood. This is Vallejo, and it's just horrible. You can't imagine having that dramatic effect happen to your house in your neighborhood. It just wouldn't be conceivable to you. We live here. We have families here. We have children in this neighborhood. We have communities in these neighborhoods. We have health issues in these neighborhoods. And having this come into the neighborhood is just going to tear it apart. Everything that we worked so hard for the last 10 years to try to get into this neighborhood and try to make it a better place, and investing personally myself in this neighborhood, as well as fixing up my house, paying permits and all these fees, just to be in this neighborhood and make it a better place and make Vallejo a better place. It's just backwards. It's just completely backwards. You have to really understand what you're doing to the people of this neighborhood. You need to come down here and see it. I'll give you a tour around this neighborhood. If you want to see what's really coming down, I invite all the council members to come over to my house. I can show you this neighborhood, how it's getting better and how it's changed, and how what you will be doing will be horrific to this neighborhood. Just horrific.